Hello friends, good morning. Today I am going to discuss about overview of brain. Today we see what is brain, parts of brain and its content. The human brain is a structure like computer. The human brain lies in the central cavity or cranium or skull and is continuous with the spinal cord just below the level of foramen magnum. Foramen magnum is the largest foramen in human skull, which is present in occipital bone in inferior aspect. If we study brain in gross structure, we see superior, inferior, lateral, anterior and posterior aspect. Parts of brain generally we study according to region wise like frontal, temporal lobe, frontal lobe, occipital lobe, parietal lobe. We discuss about parts of brain according to structure. Parts of brain, there are three parts of brain or brain divided into three parts: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain, agar mastiks, madh mastiks and past mastiks. Medulla, pons and midbrain are called brain stem. Brain stem is part of the continuation of brain in inferior aspect and continues as last in spinal cord. So brain stem is formed by the union of the medulla, pons and midbrain. First we see hindbrain. The hindbrain consists of medulla oblongata, pons and cerebellum. So one term is always make a confusion in brain or nervous system: cerebellum and cerebrum. Cerebellum is called short brain and cerebrum is the large brain or outer layer of the brain of parietal, temporal, frontal and occipital lobes. Outer surface of brain is or outer layer of brain is called cerebrum. Medulla oblongata is conical in shape and continuous below with the spinal cord and above with the pons. On the ventral aspect, there is presence of anterior median fissure which divides it into right and left half. On the ventral surface, there is presence of a anterior median fissure. Anterior median fissure which is present on the ventral aspect which divides into right and left halves to the medulla oblongata. On the either side of the fissure is a ridge called pyramid. Pyramid is a ridge-like structure. Posterolateral to the pyramid is an oval swelling known as the olive. This is the important point or question for 1 marks. Right, false or fill up the gaps or multiple choice. Posterolateral to olive are inferior cerebral peduncle which contains the white fibers and connects the medulla to cerebellum. The central canal opens above in the fourth ventricle which is situated posterior to the upper part of the medulla and pons. This part is hidden by cerebellum. Hence, we will learn about the posterior part of medulla in later video. Next is the pons. Pons lies above the medulla and below the midbrain. Pons lies or situated above the medulla and below the midbrain. On the ventral aspect, it forms a bulge or projection which is convex from side to side and above downwards. On each side, the pons is continuous with the middle cerebral peduncle which extends posteriorly into the cerebellum. In diagram, we see different parts of brain. Cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, and inside the cerebrum we see thalamus and hypothalamus. Thalamus and hypothalamus. Midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata form the brain stem. Medulla oblongata continues downwards in the form of a spinal cord. Cerebellum is called the small brain, which is situated inferior or below the occipital lobe and posterior to the brain stem. In this topic, certain questions asked in examination like what is brain, parts of brain, what is brain stem, what is medulla oblongata, what is pons, its origin, relation, continuation, blood supply, embryology or applied anatomy also asked in your examination. For in detail, if you have any doubt, you consult original textbook or write a comment in comment box for further improvement. Thank you for like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.